March 1945. An American reconnaissance aircraft flew over Western Germany. Below, German observers reported a massive Allied force preparing for an attack. Hundreds of tanks, thousands of soldiers, heavy artillery. Radio traffic filled the airwaves. Everything suggested a major offensive was about to begin. The Germans reacted exactly as expected. They moved troops, repositioned defenses, prepared for battle. There was only one problem. Almost none of it was real. The tanks were made of rubber. The artillery was inflatable. The radio operators were actors. And the army itself barely existed. This was the story of the Ghost Army, the strangest military unit of World War II. When people imagine World War II, they think of soldiers charging across battlefields. But some of the most important victories were achieved without firing a single shot. The Allied command understood something fundamental. The enemy could only fight what it believed was real. If those beliefs could be manipulated, entire battles could be won before they even began. That idea gave birth to one of the most unusual military units ever assembled, officially known as the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, unofficially known as the Ghost Army. The Ghost Army was unlike any other military formation. Its members were not selected for their combat experience. Many were artists, illustrators, architects, designers, advertising professionals, even future fashion designers and painters. Their talents were not useful for conventional warfare, but they were perfect for deception. The military needed people capable of creating convincing illusions. Men who understood perspective, color, visual tricks, psychology. The battlefield itself would become their canvas. The most famous tool of the Ghost Army was surprisingly simple: inflatable equipment, large rubber tanks, inflatable trucks, fake artillery pieces, dummy aircraft. At a distance, they appeared completely authentic, especially from aerial reconnaissance. Within hours, small teams could create the appearance of an entire armored division. German reconnaissance pilots photographed these positions. Intelligence officers studied the images. Commanders adjusted their plans accordingly. The deception worked repeatedly. Visual deception alone was not enough. The Ghost Army needed to convince German forces they were hearing real armies. Military sound engineers recorded actual tanks, troop movements, construction activities, convoys. These recordings were played through enormous loudspeaker systems. Under favorable conditions, the sounds could travel for miles. German listening posts detected exactly what they expected: an army approaching, a force preparing for battle. But there was no army, only carefully crafted noise. The deception became even more sophisticated. Special radio operators simulated communications from real military units. Every division had unique communication habits, specific terminology, distinct operating procedures. The Ghost Army studied these details carefully. Then they recreated them. German intelligence intercepted the signals. Everything appeared authentic. Entire divisions seemed to be operating in locations where they did not exist. The illusion expanded far beyond what could be seen. One of the Ghost Army's most important missions occurred near the Rhine River in 1945. Operation Viersen. The Allies planned a major crossing. German commanders needed to be distracted. The Ghost Army created the appearance of a large force preparing to cross at a different location. Fake camps appeared. Fake vehicles arrived. Radio traffic increased. Engine noises echoed through the night. The Germans took the bait. Defensive resources shifted away from the real crossing points. The actual Allied operation encountered less resistance. Thousands of lives may have been spared. The soldiers themselves became actors. They wore fake unit insignia, spread rumors in local towns, allowed themselves to be seen intentionally. Sometimes they discussed non-existent troop movements in public places, knowing enemy informants might be listening. Every action contributed to the larger deception. The performance never stopped, even off-duty. After the war ended, most Ghost Army veterans returned to civilian life. Few spoke about their experiences. Many operations remained classified. The public knew almost nothing. For decades, their story remained hidden. The soldiers who helped deceive the Nazi military received little recognition. Some became famous artists. Others lived ordinary lives. Yet their wartime achievements remain largely unknown. Military historians continue to study the Ghost Army today. Its missions demonstrated a simple truth. Wars are fought not only with weapons, they are fought with information, perception, psychology. The Ghost Army weaponized imagination itself. Their success proved that what an enemy believes can be as important as reality, sometimes even more important. The Ghost Army never fought like a traditional military unit. They rarely became heroes in newspaper headlines. No grand monuments celebrated their victories. Yet their work altered battlefields across Europe. Their weapons were creativity. Their ammunition was deception. Their battlefield was the human mind. And in one of history's darkest wars, an army that barely existed helped save countless real lives.